Okay. Okay. Twitch machine 头上先得到它。Whew. Alright, let's just start this. Save game 1, 2, and 3 are empty. Play. See if I remember everything. Probably remember nothing control-wise. Story-wise, I remember.
From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts.
You take care of getting the lands. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Meanwhile, let us remain on our guard against any last-minute surprises. I know my brother well. He never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, you know.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match.
Trust yourselves. It's all already in there.
Dear friends, I'd like to thank you for your continued trust and confidence. I admit that during these past few days, there has been much upheaval. I understand you have all been affected by this. Nevertheless, the world doesn't stop turning, and we are in fact on the verge of reshaping the modern world.
That is what we are all here for, my lord.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Monsieur Bonaparte. Now you all know what we have to do. I cannot warn you strongly enough. If one of Sir Gregory's guests asks to speak with you, remain on your guard. It is highly likely that he will try to rally as many supporters to his cause as he can.
Don't worry, William. We are all here to support your project through to its conclusion.
Thank you, George. Now, please, go and get some rest before the conference begins, which won't be long now. Louis, Stay with me a moment, won't you? I'll be needing your services in a certain matter.
Yes, of course. What's the matter?
Louis, you are the only one here who I totally trust. It is very likely that Gregory will take possession of some of the members of our team. I shall keep them in check over the next few hours. However, I'll need you to... how can I say this? To persuade the members of Gregory's group.
What do you mean by that exactly?
You'll have free rein, my son. Persuade all of them. Use every possible means imaginable. But no physical violence. Let's be very, very clear about that. You must bring them all over to our side. One after the other. You can do this. I know it.
Very well, Father.
Now go, and come back and see me once you've finished.
I'll be off then.
I can do all three. Might as well just do the three I have, right? Boy. Okay.
So, go and take care of your mission, and come back and see me once you've accomplished it, Louis.
Red trigger runs. This guy's just here, but I can't talk to him. Devil's Thorn. I wish I remember what did what. Completely for items. Temporary reveals gives 3 essence points. So I need this because I have a negative thing, right? Okay. I don't need that right now. I like items added to inventory. Godoy, Hillsborough. Loot around this place quick first. I saw some shiny underground. It was just the way down to the stairs. Gonna do a lap. Like usual. Just that I could read. Yeah. He's got a little bit more to go. Let's do a lap and then we'll start checking rooms, I guess. I remember this place. No, it wasn't that long ago. We're back here, so I guess it's just time to start checking rooms. Not that room.
Why is his study in such a mess? Looks like Volner's planning something.
Let's see what we got over here.
The signs of obscurantism. What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
Already done all that. Okay.
A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Volner.
Item not picked up. Doing out here? Can't go into that room. Can't go into any of these rooms. Okay, the whole side I can't go in. Guess I'm going back. So I can't go in any of these, right? Correct. This one? Correct. So that's the different, that's the hallway. I don't really need to go in there. There's the down ones. And there's this side. Wait. Where am I? Okay. There's just a hallway. Can't do it anyways.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment?
I shouldn't really, Louis, as you can imagine.
Rest assured, I've come just as a friend.
All right then, Louis. But be quick.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
It's got nothing to do with it, but... You didn't come and see me in my room a few hours ago, did you?
Does he remember anything? Oh no. No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've been speaking to Lord Mortimer in his study.
I must have dreamed it then. It seems so real.
Don't blame yourself, Your Eminence. We're all exhausted. I can assure you of that.
That's very kind of you, Louis. I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment, but I feel rather fragile.
Poor man seems terrified. It'd be a good idea if I reassured him a little before trying to get him to change sides.
Oh, what did you want from me exactly?
If you don't mind me asking, what did you dream of, Your Eminence?
It's rather confusing, Louis. You were here, as well as Mr. von Warner. But no, it's impossible.
What is it?
No, nothing. It couldn't have happened. I don't understand, Lord. What's happening to me?
Calm down, Your Eminence. Everything is all right. I'm here for you. I didn't think that just talking about his dreams would affect him like this.
No! It's not possible! Lord, help me! Don't take this the wrong way, Louis, but I would like to be on my own just now. As I already said, I shouldn't even have opened the door to you. And I'm exhausted. I won't change my vote for the conference. I'm sorry for you.
Yes, I'm sorry. Please excuse me, I didn't mean to bother you. I'll be on my way now. Damn it. I'll have to tell Mortimer that I didn't manage to convince Piaggi.
Oof. I should have just talked about something else that didn't make him go crazy, but it was free and I didn't panic because I ran out of time and I wasn't sure if I should do that. Or if I should have just did one of the point ones, but I wasn't sure which one to do. Oh well, figured it out. Late. That's how these games work.
Duke Manuel,
De Richet.
I'm delighted to see you're standing by Lord Mortimer.
One cannot say that the situation is altogether reassuring, but I must admit, he does know what he's doing. Something tells me I've made the right choice. So, to thank you for persuading me to join you, what would you say to a nice piece of amber? I am given to understand that you collect it?
Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
Don't mention it to Issa. It is the least I can do. Good. See you at the vote.
I'll see you later then. Right. Godoy is on board.
That's one of them. So it's one yay, one no
Whitewater.
so far. Rid of all these rooms now. This side.
Emily? Emily, it's me.
Come in, Louis.
I just saw that. What's that servant doing in your room?
A gift from Father.
You're joking, right?
Unfortunately not. He's worried about my health.
Oh, typical. Of course, I understand this is in no way an overreaction on his part. Anyway, I've come to see if you're better.
That's very nice of you. Thank you. I'd appreciate it if we kept our last discussion to ourselves, Louis. I'm not very proud of the state I was in.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
And did you manage to speak to Mortimer?
One moment. I'd rather continue our discussion away from any curious eyes. Follow me next door, please. You wanted to know if we spoke? Well, let's just say he didn't stick around long, but yes, I can definitely say we spoke.
And did he go all right? I imagine you spoke about yourselves.
He confirmed what Sir Gregory told me, that he really is my father. That he didn't know I was his daughter until a short while ago.
And, well, how are you? Did you take it all right?
To be honest, I don't know. I feel like I've lost all my bearings.
And what about me then?
Do you trust him?
What exactly are you playing at?
What do you mean?
Why are you asking me all these questions?
Just calm down now. I'm not trying to squeeze anything out of you at all. You're getting all worked up. Calm down or you'll make yourself ill. You really ought to get some rest.
I'm sorry. You'll have to excuse me. It's true, I guess I'm a little, well, on edge.
After what we've been through, I can understand. Here, take this. It'll do you good.
What about you? What do you think of him?
Honestly, I no longer know who to believe. The only one I really trust is you. So, I shall follow you this time.
So, I can count on you for the conference vote then, right?
You can. I shall support Mortimer's project.
Perfect. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. See you later for the vote.
Yes, see you later.
That's two of them. One failed, one good.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily.
You should get ready for the conference, Louis.
Louis. Cobra's online. Wow. He wasn't in there. I'll go check his room one more time and make a double check, and I'll just go downstairs and look around.
Dear friend, please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will be waiting.
We got an item from coming in here at least. It's this way I have to go? Yeah. Van Volmer. Let us scroll through more of his stuff. Yes, is
A Chinese coin.
I got a coin.
Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Volner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though, and leave as if planned Landing stage. Landing stage. So Volner is going to leave Al-Azif at the landing stage, isn't he? What a mess.
Good thing I double
Looks
checked.
like Volner was interrupted.
Was it not allowed to go? I am. I hit A. I was like, Guess I'll look around here just a little bit. Make sure I'm going out around the circle. Can't go that way, so that's helpful. Can we even go to the garden? Yes. Okay. Good to know.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
I'm full on everything. I don't know if it's too.
Honey, the remedy of the gods. Here comes von Volner. With Holm, of course. The scoundrel wastes no time.
Louis, what are you doing here? I promised you I would take care of Mr. von Volner. Everything's under control, don't worry.
Let me speak to him.
Now. I told you, I will take care of Johann personally. Believe me, even though it pains me, he will pay the price. Now we're waiting for Duke Manuel, so would you leave us, please?
Very well, but you'd better keep your word, sir.
That is certainly my intention.
They're waiting for Duke Manuel. No doubt to make him change sides.
All right. If they want him, then they'll get him.
Back up. I just go back up?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately, I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
What exactly? I'm gonna have to look it away, but
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
I can't go this way though.
Yes, monsieur. Is there something you wanted to add?
Concentrate. I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say, Godoy.
I am all ears.
Louis, push. I need you to do me a little favor. It's working, that's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
I need your help, sir. Get in his head. Oh, perfect.
Thank you, monsieur. I'm sure I'll know how to take full advantage of your vessel, now that I am unwell.
I don't understand what came over you, Johann. It's inexcusable.
I thought I was doing the right thing. Helping you to...
Helping me? Are you joking? You can no longer stay here.
What? But why not?
If you stay here, you are as good as dead. You being my son changes nothing. You attacked and hurt his son. It's the rules. Even I cannot protect you for long.
But, Father, no.
You don't know William. If Louis dies before you get off the island, you won't be leaving alive. So you better pray that he recovers.
But you're going to...
Just shut up for once. You're going to leave the island immediately. There's no other choice.
I couldn't have known. If I had even guessed.
It's too late. Make haste.
don't say goodbye to anyone. You will probably never see them again anyway. I'll apologize to them on your behalf.
So I have to go?
I'll meet you in Berlin. Hurry now.
Are you leaving, sir?
Yes, well, I find myself...
Johann! Ah, Duke Manuel.
Sir Gregory.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I wanted to make it clear that I am particularly disappointed by your change of sides, and to let you know that from now on you have definitively lost my support.
Come now, sir. There is...
Continuing with this discussion, I entirely agree. You are wasting my time. Good luck for the future. From now on, you're on your own.
Oh dear. I do believe I've just ruined Godoy's political career.
Well then.
Good. I mustn't lose too much time. See you later, my Lord Duke. Have a nice rest.
Louis, there you are. Well, tell me, how did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
You can count on Duke Manuel's vote.
Now I am impressed. I would never have thought the Duke would have yielded. I see you must have been very persuasive.
The Duchess will follow us.
She will? Marvelous.
But why didn't you tell me we were brother and sister?
Now, Louis, don't blame me. I thought, as you were going through a very difficult time, that you had enough on your plate without having to cope with having a new sister. Otherwise, you can be sure I would have told you sooner. Listen, Louis, congratulations for what you've just accomplished. It's not perfect, but it's still quite a feat.
But not enough, given that the vote must be approved unanimously. We're going to lose.
Don't worry. I couldn't have been any more persuasive myself. You've done the hardest part. I'll take over now. Don't worry. Assemble everyone in the conference room. Meet me there and let's get it over with. My friends, here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, Holm doesn't seem to be himself.
I would like to add that, unfortunately, Monsieur von Wollner has been called away at the last moment and will not be able to participate in the vote.
I must say, Sir Gregory, you are beset by bad luck.
Indeed. One would think that I am hounded by ill fortune.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against The transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France. Monsieur de Richet?
Oh no, this is a huge decision right away.
I vote for.
Duchess Hillsborough.
4.
Duke Manuel.
4.
Your Eminence.
Against.
Monsieur Napoleon.
4.
President Washington.
4.
The votes are now cast. So you were not won over by my project. That hurts.
I warned you. You didn't want to listen to me.
Never mind. It will still come to pass.
Traitor! What have you done? You are obliged to respect your word. That is the rule.
The time of conferences is over, dear brother. Let us abandon all this charade.
You don't have the right. What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Sir Gregory, what's the matter? William, what have you done?
Not now.
You are mad, William. Father will punish you for this.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot die.
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge!
Oh, no, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Help me!
After several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like? Never happened to me. Can't be good. You cannot leave your body, you cannot project yourself elsewhere, you cannot even contact Father. Go ahead, try. But you are my brother, so I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
You swine!
A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
I don't. I mean, I would have went against, and he would have went against, but there would still been 4s too. I don't know. Or everybody would have switched if I said it. No, not everybody. I don't know. I don't think Washington would have.
What? But... What on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or...
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
I must find them quickly.
Beneath your compassion, we take refuge, O Mother of God.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
History will remember me, and the sacrifices I made.
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
Good God, I can't even move. But Louis can. What's happening?
This is an interesting start. Okay. Interesting. This way quick first, if there's anything new over here.
There must be a way. Rational.
Sarah? Is that you?
Louis? Louis, can you hear me? I'm here, Louis. Can you see me?
Of course, but I don't understand.
Oh, merciful heaven. You can see me.
Yes,
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must help me.
Look, just calm down.
I can't see you, Louis.
I'm here right in front of you.
No, I can't see you. The caves are deserted. I can't leave, Louis. Help me!
You died.
Died? No! What are you talking about? Look, I am right here.
And as you are my sister, it's possible that demons don't completely disappear after their physical bodies die.
But how is that possible, damn it? I'm stuck here!
I don't know. I'm only guessing. Only your physical body is dead. Apparently your spirit is kept here.
I daren't try understand. Am I condemned?
Look, neither of us know anything about this situation, really.
Help me, Louis. You are the first one, the only one to see me, to speak to me. Without you, I'll never get out of here. Don't leave me like this, I beg you.
Me neither. For the moment, I'm stuck here too. After all, you're the cult expert. You must have some idea. You tell me.
Not a single one. I won't stand for this. No, this is simply impossible. I must focus on a solution. But how come you can move around?
I'm not dead.
I don't understand.
I think there are many things that you don't understand.
It doesn't matter. I trust you. You are going to help me, aren't you?
I must be getting on. I can't stay much longer.
Louis, I beseech you. Promise you're going to help me.
Why do we have all these big choices? I don't even know if I can help her. I don't want to make a promise I can't keep. She always didn't tell me things.
Farewell.
No, Louis, no! Don't leave me! But there must be a way. Rational and open, Sarah. Think, damn it! Think!
Is that gonna be like all it's gonna be? This is just a bunch of hard choices?
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here? I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me. Be quick.
Yes, not a minute to lose.
Depending on the affinities? Organize the guests?
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
Oi.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
So that one's free. Just don't talk to
He
everyone.
wants to isolate me again.
I won't let him attack his brother.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
I can't even talk to him.
I need to keep an eye on them.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
nobody else free?
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
Check them
damn
all
it.
again.
I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
4, 4.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
4.
He wants to isolate me again.
4. Is everything 4 except for the one I did?
Won't let him attack his brother.
4. Oh my gosh.
I need to keep an eye on them.
4. So literally everything's 4. By their affinity.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
I'm just kind of moving them. I think what the next plan I should do is. Affinities.
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
So I almost did have that.
On my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
Guess that'll help, right? by him. He's over on his own. They have to be by each other. Okay, I figured.
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Louis, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming. At least as soon as I found the exit.
Demon surrounded him, protected from him. Honestly, I probably didn't need to do the fourth one if I would have thought about that a little more, because he needed his father and his son. Once I learned that was the demon, I could have just put Eloy over there right away, and then put Mother next to him, and the other three just had 3 left. But it's all good.
What? What are you doing here?
You? It wasn't enough for you to let me be killed. You have to come here and stop babbling away at me. Fool, you couldn't have stopped her from shooting, could you?
Wait, Emma. You're the one who passed yourself off as Emily. You decided you wanted to play with us. You pushed your sister to the edge, and now this is the result. It's got nothing to do with me.
I only wanted to exist for one brief moment. Spending my life in her shadow, being her double, it wasn't enough. I must have taken up too much room again.
That's not what I said.
Only appearing to carry out the basest of chores. How ungrateful of me to want to exist, to make my own choices. It suits you to think that it's all my fault. Be that as it may, Louis, we have no time to lose. Help me, please.
What on earth is she talking about? Come on, you're dead.
No. There's got to be a solution. I am made of the same stuff as you. I already survived a gunshot at point-blank range. I will survive this. Help me. I'll go mad if I stay here any longer. I must have been here several months. I stopped counting from... Hang on. What are you doing here? Are you dead?
No. Sir Gregory brought my spirit here, but I must get back as soon as possible.
So you should be able to help me.
Emma, I have no idea of what's going on. How do you expect me to help you?
There must be a way. I beg you, promise you will help me, Louis.
I need to stop I can't make these promises, because if I can't help people...
Emma, how can you expect me to promise anything under these conditions?
Don't leave me, Louis.
I don't want to get your hopes up, Emma. I hope you understand. Farewell.
No, Louis. No! Louis! No! Don't leave me! Louis! Filthy scum! I'll kill you! Is anyone there? I can hear you. I know you're there. Help me! Help! Can anyone hear me? It's not fair. I don't deserve this. I didn't do anything. Help me, please.
Jeez.
I must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of who. Louis? Are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste!
This is getting
to you.
interesting.
didn't want to
promise it.
believe it.
I mean, both of those are like A, who lied about stuff, and B, I'm not gonna promise it. Like I said, if I have no idea if I can fix it. Useless. I say I should have drank one of those things for a free choice. I regret that now, but yeah. There's a painting that way. What's the long other way? Oi. Hello.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
Okay, so I thought I'd go around and listen to all of these. I'm gonna go back to that one.
He broke the rules!
That's one I can just leave and go to. Oh, I thought that was something different, but nope, that's what I thought initially. I'm gonna go listen to all these things. This is like a giant puzzly puzzle.
Louis,
I know, bud. I'm trying.
and the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself.
Okay, that doesn't really help
And the
much.
cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
There's so many.
He allowed me to bring Emily to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
It's about my first vision on the island, the day of my arrival. This could be the beginning of the story, yet Holmes is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
Be quick!
Try it.
France. France. So much effort. So much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion. I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat. And that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war.
Analysis is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters.
Previous conference? That's when Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's how this whole thing began.
This one? Okay, I'm just gonna listen to the rest though.
It was a trap right from the start.
Only a few more.
Spartacus. Of my exchanges back then with my brother, I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees.
One of Holmes' distant memories and one of his brothers. With an ego like his, he's undoubtedly talking about Mortimer. Could there be a link here? No, at the time they weren't enemies like they are today.
I recall Spartacus, and when Elizabeth disappeared, when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. When Elizabeth disappeared, He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
So that one over there, I guess, right?
I recall Spartacus. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is the first event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Do the sequence of
France. So much effort. So much wasted time. Come to me. He allowed me to bring Emily to this.
About my first vision on the island, the day of my arrival. This could be the beginning of the story, yet Holmes is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
He allowed me to bring Emily to this conference, supposedly to find her.
I'm on the right track here.
okay, it's 2. So I'm gonna go just double check what we got over here. Francis, this was useless to me, right? 'Cause it's nothing.
Analysis is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
Correct. There's nothing to do
When
with this.
Elizabeth disappeared, And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
That one might be something here.
He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
That maybe.
And when Elizabeth did, I recall Spartacus. France, so much effort, so much wasted time.
Wait, is there a whole little path up here going? There is.
Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure. Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure. It was so easy for me to sell your title of Marquis de Maintenon to Françoise d'Aubigné and to sail for the Caribbean islands. One of my greatest successes. With one stroke, I placed myself right next to the King of France, with a mistress under my orders. And I was able to impose my law over the seas of the triangular trade.
Anyhow, I should try to concentrate on his voice.
Dear Countess Dunostar, what a pity you disappointed me. Dear Countess Dunostar. Dear Countess Dunostar, what a pity you disappointed me. Managed to swindle Lafayette for the damage he did to the Western monarchies. So full of remorse once it was done, I don't really regret making you steal the necklace and end up in a convent. Dear Countess Dunostar, what a pity you disappointed me. His children are gathered together? Yes? Here? And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
That's his tea.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
Is that the one I already did? I don't think so. I think that would be the next one, right? It's just to leave. I'm trying to make sure, because the one I did last, I was making sure I didn't double it over. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that one. Solve this. I didn't do that cursive T. I think it was this one. Next.
He allowed me to bring Emily to this conference. And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? He's coming! He allowed me to bring Emily to this conference. I can't hold out. France, so much effort, so much wasted time. And when Elizabeth disappeared, He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when Elizabeth disappeared, He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He feeds...
I don't know, I feel like it could be.
He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children. And Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
I'm stuck. Yeah, we're good. We're good. No, we're not good. Really? Okay.
I recall Spartacus.
Spartacus. That's where we started.
France.
There's nothing to do with it.
So much wasted time.
Both of these had nothing to do with it, right? I'm double checking.
Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure. Dear Countess, do not stop.
Yep.
What a pity it is.
So those are both nothing. I already did that one. Is it the T one or the I'm being led to the slaughter one? It has to be one of those two, right? I did that one over there.
And the cherry on the cake. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
Okay. It has to be the other one then. None of the other ones make sense for this. This over there, useless. France, useless for this. Spartacus, useless for this. I just figured it'd be that one because there's only. You said last time there's one more. So I figured, oh, there's only one more. It has to be that one because. Well, like, it's definitely a memory you would have. That's what I thought. This is the other
He
one.
feeds. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we...
Getting to the end here.
I knew that happened first, but he said one more at 4. Like, he lied to me.
I recall...
I got to the 4th memory and he was like, yo, one more. So I listened to those and I was like, yeah, he told me this stuff before he poisoned him, so the poison came after. But he said one more, and I feel like he would recall the poison because he was there. He wasn't there when the other guy talked to me. So I was like, oh, it has to be that order. No. So that was... It's just because he said one more, or else I would have done it the other way.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body. He cut off all communication with Father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. The traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. If you have managed to follow my thoughts, come to me. Quickly!
Dang it, I can't believe they said one more. I'm just a little upset about that because it threw me off. Just one more to go, need it to. What? What? That's not one. That's not how that works. You don't say one more to go when you need two. Had them all picked out right, though. Oh, well.
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with all this so easily. I implore you.
Look at yourself, Uncle. You're just as bad as he is. Despite being centuries old, and despite all the wisdom you should have acquired, I don't believe in you. Nor do I believe in him. You can count on me to do my utmost so that neither of you will succeed in your plans.
Louis, it's over for me. It's up to you now to protect our family. Find your sister, Louis. She'll know what to do.
What are you saying?
Find her.
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps. But you won't be there to see it, will you?
You will be punished.
Rip, dude. I could have met Azahel's spirit. I chose to serve the humans. Who's Azahel? I have no idea. Whatever. I have points. Maybe close. Might as well get that leveled. Might as well get that leveled. The ones that are close, right? If it's one away, might as well get it leveled. Don't have any more wood.
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
We won, Louis. It's over.
He's dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
Just need your own blood.
He was your brother. Why did you kill him? He never meant you any harm.
Oh, Louis, I am exhausted. Let's talk about this later.
No, tell me why now. I want to understand.
Stubborn as a mule. After centuries of trying to convince him, I assure you I had no other option than to do away with him. He would never have allowed me to depose our father. In the past, he had already opposed me, and sometimes very violently. He seemed to you like a man of peace, because you did not represent any danger to him. But I can assure you, he was not. With anything to do with our father, he would be merciless. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
No doubt about it. This family is rotten to the marrow. I did right not to trust them. Home told me that my last resort was to find my sister. I hope Emily's in her room.
Huh.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Alright. Check something real quick. Is that what a lot of these are? Just like alternate choices, pretty much. Yeah, it's like 50% of people have this, but that's because the other 50% chose the other option. I don't know. Can't even go anywhere else. Dun, 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 dun. Can I go to anyone else's room first just to find anything? It's right in front of me, so I'm gonna go to every other room first. Double check it all. This is a long walk. I'm making sure I didn't miss a door. I can go in here. Whoosh. Sure, I think there's a reason to go in here. It's just an empty room now.
Dante's Paradise. Raise your
this is the one
head
where-
and be reassured, for what comes
Yeah.
up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Weird puzzle that was just weird. I get it. I know where this is at least. Alright. There's nothing in here. Use this all, so might as well use it up. I have a lot of points again. Read all these before, I remember. Do you even have anything else? Oh, I got jelly. Okay. My room, isn't it?
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Just need another jelly.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Another honey. There's so many honeys.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
Ah, at least I got the oh, honey. First, this is one left. No, wrong way. This one. Let's go and find him.
Emily?
Yes. What's happening, Louis? You look...
Holm is dead.
Good God, he did it!
What do you mean?
He warned me that Mortimer would probably try to get rid of him. He couldn't believe it himself. But we have to admit that he was right to be wary. We are in great danger, Louis.
Wait, what are you talking about?
When Gregory came to warn me, he assured me that we would be the next to go down.
I don't understand. Why would Mortimer attack us?
His brother, then his children.
He feeds on us.
Pardon me?
The bastard! It's been right under our noses all this time, Emily. Saturn devouring his children, and without Gregory to obstruct him. Now, we're easy prey.
No, it's impossible. No.
He's insane, Emily. But don't worry. We're together now, and he doesn't know that we know. Which means that we have the advantage.
When I brought up the possibility of us running away as quickly as we could, Gregory dissuaded me. He thought that Mortimer would see it coming, and that we would have no chance.
I guess I agree with him, and now we're here. I'm not gonna let him get away with it. There's two of us now, Emily. We can count on each other.
Well, on that note, I haven't told you everything, Louis. This might be a bit hard for you to accept, so I wanted to warn you. There are 3 of us.
Surprise, brother.
Excuse me?
It's Emma, Louis. Just before he disappeared, Holm explained to me how to bring her back from the ether. We were pressed for time
And the only body she could find was one of those cursed servants. Can you believe it?
Emma, don't start, please. I didn't exactly have much of a choice.
Be that as it may, I'm the one inside the body of a masked lackey.
I had to deal with the most urgent thing first. We'll try and get you out of there as soon as we can, just as I promised you.
And I'll make sure you make good on your commitment, sister.
Emma, for the last time.
She is better, don't worry. Being a demon changes many things, and the prospect of getting stuck in the ether for eternity has opened her eyes.
Well, I guess it's your decision, but I hope you know what you're doing.
Are we ready? Can we go now? Louis, at this point, it doesn't matter what you think about me. You need me. I'm guessing you are well aware of what we're about to face, aren't you?
Not really. No.
That's just what gives us a chance, is it not?
It's usually the only argument the Reckless have in their favor.
Take heart. We're only about to confront an age-old creature that can read our thoughts and force us to act against our will and wants to devour us. So what's the problem?
If that is your attitude, I suggest we reevaluate the possibility of running away.
Stop it. Let's all just calm down. Only a few minutes ago, it was just the two of us. Things are looking up. Our chances are only getting better.
How do we get rid of him then?
Killing him won't change a thing, normally. He is capable of changing bodies.
I know how to kill a demon. And the irony of it is, he's the one who revealed it to me. We have to make him touch the blood of an older demon in order to encase him in his mortal body. This is the only way that might give us a chance of dealing him a fatal blow. And I've got the Holy Lance.
What's that got to do with demons?
Christ was his father. Believe me, if we get out of here alive, I'll have a lot of juicy details to tell you about the family. This lance actually received the blood of an ancient demon, and it can work on Mortimer.
Let's do it then.
Are you sure you're ready for this? Will you be all right?
Yes. Yes, I feel a lot better. Don't worry about me.
As you wish.
Is that way? Oh, it's the other way. Kind.
Louis, there you are. Look, she's better.
Perfect.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
No, not yet.
Be quick. We are waiting for you here.
Reason to go around stuff. I'm just gonna go. I've explored all the places like 20 times.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's get it over with.
Louis, I've been expecting... Oh, I see you haven't come alone. To what do I owe the honor, Duchess?
I thought this discussion should concern the whole family.
Surprise, Father.
Emma. You brought her back from the ether. Well, I am impressed, my children.
It's over, Father.
We can't let you go on like this.
Enough!
Louis!
Who on earth do you think you are, for heaven's sake? Did you think I wouldn't know what you are planning? You are mere insects compared to me. You never had a chance.
Help! My head!
Let's do it!
Now!
Ah, how dare you!
Keep going, it's working!
Get him!
Louis! No! No, don't do it!
It's over. You've lost.
No, Louis! No, stop! You will regret your actions when you see him.
Come, Louis. It's over.
Let's leave.
You go on. I'll meet you on the wharf.
Be damned!
Am I dead too? The poison or whatever? After all that?
Von Wöllner tightened his political and spiritual grip on King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country estate in order to continue his work on his theological and alchemical thesis. Manuel Godoy's close relationship with Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as well as the protection of France upon the fall of the kingdom. He died in the company of his beloved mistress Pepita after recovering all his titles and properties. Napoleon Bonaparte continued his political and military rise until his self-proclamation as emperor. His excessive ambition would cost the lives of 1,700,000 Frenchmen and leave France poorer and weaker than ever before. Deported and imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an exile to general indifference. During his second term, George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic links with Great Britain, which forced him to give up a third term in office. He retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory. The Duchess, through her relationship with the Crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links to the United States on both the diplomatic and the commercial fronts. She became inseparable from the Marchioness Cunningham, reputed for being the most influential mistress of King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into the Golden Order. His Eminence was obliged to justify himself on his return over the letter he had sent to His Holiness. His mental health was called into question, and consequently he was withdrawn from papal state power. It was said in polite undertones that he had been sent to a faraway retreat, the better to hide his anonymous confinement in an asylum of Rome. Elizabeth's family did everything in their power to find her, based on clues provided by their friend George Washington. In vain, they lost her trail in the port of Brest in France, and no one ever saw her again. On his return to Paris, Peyroux resigned from his posting as judge at the revolutionary courts. He withdrew to the south of France with his daughter until his death. Nothing more was ever heard of Lord Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
Failed. I died. I did not take Al-Azif back because I was dead, and I did not leave the island. So everyone died. I'm pretty sure you could. I wonder if everyone could have lived or if one person had to die, because I know there's a lot of different endings. wonder how many different endings there are. Okay. Huh. Let me look at achievements. I didn't get to level 15, I got to 14 because you didn't get EXP at the end. A lot of secret achievements. None of them are rare, so I could probably just go back and mop them up at some point. They're probably just like make choices I didn't make, so I just have to like look up what they were if I wanted to. I'm just looking into like there's a lot of secret achievements, just so you guys know. I'm kind of like. Just trying to figure one thing out. This was a very short chapter. Alright, I think I'm going to call it for now. If I don't know if I'll do the other endings, or if I do, when it'll be. I don't know if I will do another playthrough. I get the debate if I'll do that, or if I'll just try to mop up achievements I missed. At level 14, I needed 15. I was like 10 EXP away. That was a bummer. But outside of that, I liked the chapter. It's interesting that in the end, there's all these things did matter, like the poison and who I sided with. Like, he's dead. He probably could have lived. I wonder if they both could have lived, or if there's probably a lot. I'll probably read into some of the endings and stuff too. But if I decide not to play them, I'll at least look into them, because it sounds like there's gonna be a lot. Because he could have lived. I could have sided with the demons. I could have sided with the humans. I could have sided with neither. There were so many choices you could make in this game, and I feel like it actually did affect things. So, because clearly me getting poisoned led me to die, so that meant something. And what was I gonna say? I'm trying to think of the word real fast. I don't remember. I'll notice the fact that, since I didn't have the nail to kill him, so I guess there was a nail I could have picked up at some point, and I killed him with the spear, which means I did pick the right spear. So if you would have picked the wrong spear, you probably wouldn't have died. and then you would have stabbed him and he would have been like, ha, or something, and killed you or something. So there's probably a lot of ways you could die or live, and that's actually really cool compared to some of the other games. It does seem like there's a lot of endings. But I am going to call it for now. I enjoyed this. It was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I figured it'd be like 3-4 hours like the other episodes. This one only took me less than 2 hours. Not that that's bad, but it was a little short. But I still enjoyed it. I'll be back probably tonight with Valkyria, I think. If not, it'll be on tomorrow. We'll see. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for chatting. Appreciate it as always. And I will be back. Otherwise, later today or tomorrow. Goodbye.